Getting back into Pokemon cards after quitting is harder than starting fresh, because when you start fresh, you don't know what the traps look like, and when you're coming back, you already fell into them once. I quit for 3 years, I missed 151 entirely, and when I decided to come back, I knew if I did the same way, buy packs, get overwhelmed, burn out, I'd just quit again. So I rebuilt how I collect from scratch, 3 principles, and that's it. And if you're restarting your collection, these are 3 things I'd tell you to do first. The biggest mistake I made the first time, I defaulted to a master set. Not because I wanted to, but because that's all I ever saw anyone do. But here's the thing, there's no wrong way to collect. Master sets, single species, only illustration rares or sealed product, all of them are valid. The problem isn't what you pick, the problem is not picking at all. Just drifting from set to set, buying whatever's in front of you with no answer to what am I actually building here? When I came back, I asked myself, what do I actually enjoy? Not what gets views, not what looks impressive. What do I look like? For me, it's singles. Individual cards I choose, not packs or sealed boxes, just cards I looked at and thought, yeah, that looks good. So step 1, define the collection. Doesn't have to be ambitious, just has to be yours. Because if you don't know what you're working towards, you'll buy everything and end up with nothing. Here's what happens when you come back. You want the collection to look full, immediately. You see other people's binders, years of work, and think you need to catch up. You don't have to. Those binders didn't fill themselves in a month. They took years, and trying to compress all of that into a few weeks of aggressive buying is exactly how you burn out again. The thing that helped me most was proxies. I print out cards I want and slot them into the binder where the real card will eventually go. It gives me the visual. I get to see the collection taking shape without the pressure to buy everything right now. It helps to turn a blank binder into something that used to stress you out into something that motivates you. I use Set Zen. It's really simple. You just pick whatever cards you want, it visualizes them in the binder, and you can select what you already have, and it'll help you print out the rest through a PDF. I'm not sponsored or affiliated, just a service that I'd use for free. Dex is another option that has plenty of different Pokemon with different languages as well. But the tools don't really matter. It's more about visualizing your goals without having to spend money. And that empty binder feeling is not going to go away by buying faster. It goes away when you actually know it belongs there, and the proxies help to let you figure that out slowly. If there's one thing that'll push you out of the hobby faster than anything else, it's spending more than you're comfortable with. Doesn't matter if it's $20 a month or $200. The number isn't the point. The point is, pick a number and try not to cross it. Personally, I don't put new money in at all. I'm trying to sell through my old raw and graded cards. In every sale, I put 80% back into the collection, and the remaining 20% goes back into investments. But if you want to add money in, go for it. Just decide the amount first, and make sure it's comfortable. Before you open eBay or go into a card show, have the budget come first and then the cards. And here's the other half of this. Buy what you actually like. It's really easy to get pulled into the cards that are moving, the ones spiking on TCG Player, the ones that everyone's posting. But chasing prices isn't a collection strategy, it's just FOMO with extra steps. The cards I kept aren't the most expensive ones I owned. They're the ones I liked looking at. And 3 years later, I still like looking at them. 3 things. Pick a direction, go slow, and spend only what you're comfortable with. That's the system. It's not too complicated, but it's the difference between collecting for years and quitting again in 6 months. I started with 0 cards, now I have 15, all deliberately chosen, all tracked in a spreadsheet, and all paid for by cards that I let go. And for the first time, this actually feels sustainable. I made a video describing my tracking with the Excel sheet in more detail. Links on screen, and if this video helped you out, feel free to drop a like. Thanks.